Everybody says it's over. Everybody says move on. Everybody says there's nothing there. Case closed, story gone. But the lights still burn at midnight. Doors still locked upstairs. Maps spread across the table. Everybody saying prayers. If it's nothing, why the meetings? If it's over, why the calls? If it's settled, why the strategy? Why's everybody pacing halls? I ain't saying I know something, I ain't saying I got proof. I'm just watching how you move. If there's nothing here, why the panic in the war room? Why the whispers, why the fingerprints? Why the sudden sense of doom? If there's nothing here, why the panic in the war room? Why's everybody talking like they see a storm coming soon? One says calm down, one says damage control, one says everything is fine while the sirens eat the wall. One says don't believe your eyes, one says trust the official line. But the dashboard's glowing green and the engine's on fire. Damn, explain it to me like I'm 5. Y'all got a war room for a non-problem. I'm trying real hard to stay with y'all. But this shit ain't adding up. The first man off the ship was the one selling maps. The loudest voice in the room now talking through the cracks. Everybody got a statement, everybody got a spin. Everybody got an alibi, nobody wants to begin. If the vault is empty, why the guards? If the story died, why the scars? If it's all a fantasy, why's everybody counting cards? I ain't asking for certainty, I ain't asking for a sign. Just help me understand what I'm seeing with my eyes. If there's nothing here, why the panic in the war room? Why the whispers, why the fingerprints? Why the sudden sense of doom? If there's nothing here, why the panic in the war room? Why's everybody talking like they see a storm coming soon? Maybe there's nothing, maybe there's something. Maybe it's smaller, maybe it's worse. Maybe it's panic, maybe it's guilt. Maybe it's fear, maybe it's all of the first. Nah, run that back, slowly. If there's nothing here, why the panic in the war room? Why the late nights? Why the shouting? Why the scramble for the broom? If there's nothing here, why the panic in the war room? I'm just the guy in the back, trying to understand the room. No answers, just questions. Wait, what the fuck?